Okay, good afternoon. It is January 23rd, 2017, 2:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're looking at the last 24 hours worth of earthquakes, and here in Hawaii within the last hour, this red dot. There's a large deep earthquake right here in Fiji, 4.8, depth of 581 kilometers, which puts it down in the asthenosphere underneath the plate. All these other earthquakes are over the last 24 hours and are older, but a lot of pressure transferring all around. If you watch my other videos, you'll see where I talked about pressure coming up to the surface. So we expect this to result with a 5.8 to 6.8 earthquake somewhere in this region and possibly down here to the south. There was a large earthquake here in the Solomon Islands at 7.3. That was a little late, but forecasted, but it took a little longer than I expected it. But just the other day there was a 7.3 right here. That pressure has now begun to transfer all along the Pacific plate and across the plate over here to Central and South America. If you'll notice this little silent spot right here, the reason for that is what I'm getting ready to show you right now, which is this volcano. I've been watching this all morning. It was a little bit of white puffs of smoke happening here, so I decided to watch it. And about 10 minutes ago, I could hear the little boom, and you started seeing these plumes of smoke coming up. This is El Popo, just outside of Mexico City, which erupted last year, and it looks like he's erupting today as well. So this is one of the reasons why we have this silent zone right here, because volcanoes often act as a pressure relief valve in lieu of or instead of earthquake activity. So that means that pressure has indeed moved down here from the northwest into this area, but rather than having earthquakes here, this volcano has decided to start to expend some of that seismic pressure underneath the plate in the form of volcanic activity. So again, we got this large deep earthquake, 4.8 in Fiji. Watch my other videos, you know that pressure transfers both to the south and to the west, and then it will go also along the Pacific plate in the area we call the Ring of Fire. So I'm going to just wrap this up. I'll leave a link for El Popo. You can watch that volcano if he erupts later on today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. just going to cycle record on and off every few minutes, just so that I don't have to record this for hours and hours. So I'm stopping the recording and restarting the recording approximately every 10 minutes. So right now it is 2:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2:53 p.m. So far it just looks like some ash and smoke. Nothing major. I am watching the side of the volcano, as this side blew out once before. I'm also watching right here in this area. By the way, folks, the Alley Cat song playing in the background is not me. That's actually live in Mexico. I'm watching the a webcam live in Mexico. So apparently they like the Alley Cat music. While that's erupting over there, we'll come back over here and take a look at some stuff. So, the Kamchatka, Russia, also has a volcano erupting in it, but this is an earthquake here in the Aleutian Island chain. Pressure moves right up along here, along the plate boundary, and then down here to the west coast, northwest coast, and then it also splits and goes off this way through Yellowstone and down to the south. So there's a pretty good swarm of smaller earthquakes right here along central and southern California. So 3.6, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, all these within the last several hours. A lot of times when there's a swarm right here, what that says is that the seismic pressure moving down is kind of bottled up a little bit. It also could indicate building pressure right over in this area. So we had a good size 4.3 over here in Pakistan, Uzbekistan, right here. Pressure from that recent larger earthquake over here in Italy has expended out here at the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, and the pressure from the 7.3 in the Solomon Islands, aside from transferring over here and along the plate boundary, has also transferred out here to this little 5.1 right here. Probably boring for some of you, so I'm going to stop the video and I'll restart it in about 10 minutes. Okay, so it's about 3:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Still just a little bit of some ash and smoke coming up. Did hear a loud, long siren earlier, aside from the typical police sirens here and there in Mexico. I did hear like an air raid siren for a while I was not recording. So once again, I'm just going to continue to monitor this, and I will continue to start and stop recording approximately every 10 minutes. So there's El Popo right there, which means that our camera is somewhere situated over here, pointing this way. You can see where the side was blown out. That's this side I was just pointing to. So our camera's over in this direction, just so you'll have an idea. Okay, just for reference, our camera is situated right over here somewhere. It's facing west, and then you can see this side of the volcano that had blown out previously. It's right there. So still not much to look at, but anyway, I thought I'd try to record this, but I have too many things to do and will not be able to sit here all day. So I'm going to end this and upload it, and if you want, you can check it out. about 3:30 p.m. and I'll be back in a few more minutes. So this was June 2013, same volcano. Just thought I'd throw that in there. This is the kind of eruption I was hoping for today. So far it's not really much, but this is what it looked like a few years back. So here's not much action today, so I thought I'd watch it a little while longer. It's now 3:45ish Eastern Standard Time, and not much action today, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this video and upload it. It's fun to watch anyway. I'll leave a link for the live feed and you can watch it yourselves. Hope you enjoyed it. Ciao.